don't play with me, but I still gamble with it. We getting right before we take off on the landing strip. Know that you like all the attention that a fan gives. Say that you like me, but you way too young for marriage. I've been here before, I know exactly how it goes. Yeah, now I got you packing up your clothes. You can hit me up and let me know exactly. She wanna all day. Hey, 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 hey.
It's week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Commanders and the Dolphins, just ahead on EA Sports.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis, happy to be back alongside you. And I'll tell you what, yes, it's just week 2 of the preseason, but now they've got one game under their belts. And a lot of guys trying to prove some... Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
Hey, low, ready. Low, out.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. Ooh, the juke. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 33 and a first. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And now hold everything here as the challenge flag is out. And we're going to get a review of that last play. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Looking to pass. Tua sliding out of the pocket. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Commanders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. I'm not sure that you can say that the rain caused that interception, but look, it's clear that throwing the football is going to be tough in these conditions.
No doubt about it, and different quarterbacks handle it different ways. Some guys think the rain isn't a big deal, but wind affects them a little bit more. But you have to wonder, will these conditions hold scoring down? Are we going to...
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. After the turnover, it's Tua. And this one's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Now Tua. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. He's got his target. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there going to take this to about the 10-yard line. From the 10, 1st and goal. Tua sets up to pass it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters to play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle, no mental mistakes, or they're starting to look like a good offensive football team?
Mostert will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown. Able to punch it in a... Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 74 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Now a give to Mostert running right. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 27. Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, 2nd down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins will add on to their... After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10.
Solo left side on. Solo left side. Ready, set. Double 1, hard. Hard, hard, hard. Hey, long, long.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Tua gonna throw. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Down to the 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 94 yards. And the Dolphins are able to... First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. Gets through, and now an opening. Still going. Inside the 20, and he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. Give him 69 yards on the ground. A wet track like this, I don't know if it helps anybody, but it probably helps the offensive player running the ball more than the defense.
And while they're doing that, there's also the matter of focus. Not letting the elements get in the way of still doing everything you're supposed to do. Although you do think to yourself, I've got to hold it a little bit tighter and be more careful with my footing.
He was careful, got a big run out of it. Achane is into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those...
Third quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. The drive starts with a run from Achane. Room here to run. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. On 1st down, back to Achane. He can't get him down. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 107 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. He's got a man complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your team. Give him a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
They'll work the middle here with Wright. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Wright. Stays on his feet. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there, and it helps him move the sticks. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. They'll run on 1st down with Wright. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 27-yard line. Now a give, running left is Right. Now the ball comes loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a big turnover. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over.
Ready up.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 30. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's Thompson. And he completes it to Berrios. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Thompson now from the gun.
Touchdown! River Craycraft. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But
I stay, broski,